Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Riverside softball. Joining us is the head coach, John Fox. John, I know you're very excited about this year's team. Tell us about the Lady Vikings.
It's a veteran group. We have every starter back from last year, and they're a really hard-working team. They played a lot of off-season softball, a lot of weightlifting, conditioning in the off-season. They did everything to prepare themselves for the season, and it's really a fun group of girls to be around.
Well, you bring everybody back after a successful season last year. You guys go 17-5. Tell us about, you mentioned the work ethic, you mentioned the off-season, and something for the girls to get excited about. And everybody's excited to make sure they're outside and playing some softball or playing some baseball. It's been a little bit of a rough winter here in northeastern Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's been really tough. We've been cooped up in the gym for the beginning of the season here, and we're trying to do the best we can with what Mother Nature is giving to us. So, when we have time, we get out on the outfield grass or even in the parking lot of the high school, stuff like that. But it's been really, really difficult to try to simulate game situations and things of that nature because you're really limited in what you can do inside of a gym. So the girls will be thrilled once this weather starts to break and we can get out there with some consistency.
Well, it all starts with pitching with softball, and you have a pretty good young lady in Lacey Collins. So tell us about this young lady.
Oh, she's an outstanding individual overall. She's an honor society girl. She's a second-degree black belt in karate. Outstanding pitcher. She's one of the best pitchers in the area last year. I think she was right up there in total strikeouts and stuff like that. And she's a junior this year, and she's an extremely hard worker. Pitches 3-4 times a week, has a mound in her backyard. She's with the weightlifting and all the stuff like that. And just a great overall individual, great person, and a great softball player.
We're talking Riverside Lady Vikings softball. John Fox joining us here on the John Mendola Show. Well, you got some pretty good hitters as well, and you got some girls who have a little bit of height on this team as well, Coach. You're tall.
Yeah. Ashley Buffton, our first baseman, is a really tall girl. She's the returning. She led the division in hitting, and she was an all-league player last year at first base. We also had some tall, winky outfielders, Joey Kempa, great defensive player, Hannah Miller, who really helped us as a freshman last year, came in and played a huge role. So we really have a diverse team. We have a combination of some really tall, strong hitters, and then we also have some of the smaller, real speedy players as well.
And it always starts with, you mentioned the pitching that you're going to get at Collins. Tell us about your catcher, because you need somebody who's pretty tough there and could do the job.
Our catcher has actually been a blessing for us, outstanding. Collins started as a freshman for us, and we didn't have a catcher. So we moved our center fielder, who was actually our best outfielder, Bethany Mikovits. She's just the type of girl that can play anywhere. And she moved into that spot for us last year as a junior. And I would put her right up there with anyone defensively in the area. She was outstanding. She's very quick, quick release, strong arm, and very smart, very softball smart.
And, John, you also have a 4-year starter. Those are rare, and you love having people like that. And you have this young lady out in center field.
Yeah, Abby Zork. She's really the captain of the outfield there. She's another very, very quick. She's tiny, but she's quick. She was Miss Viking during the football season and stuff like that, and she's really one of the leaders on the team that the other girls look up to. And it's nice to have a girl that's been around for 4 years there, because a lot of the younger girls, try to emulate some of the things that she does. And she's another girl that's honor society and just a real class act overall.
Talking Riverside Lady Vikings softball here on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Well, John, much like basketball and as far as predictions go and the season outlook, I think softball AA looks like a coin toss. There's some very good teams, and hopefully I think one of our area teams should be able to make it pretty far in the state playoffs.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, I think there's 4, 5, 6 teams that have an opportunity to compete for a district title. And I think any one of those teams, you have Holy Redeemer, you have Holy Cross, you have Dunmore, you have hopefully Riverside, and there's a few other teams in there as well that are very good. That I think it's going to come down to who's playing the best softball, at the end of May there. And hopefully I think they'll represent District 2 very well. And I think they have an opportunity to go very far this year in the state tournament.
Well, this Riverside softball team is ready to go. They got everybody back this year, but as John said, the girls have worked hard in the offseason. They got to prove it on the field, and the competition will be stiff. John, we appreciate you taking some time out, joining us here on the show, and we wish you a very successful season.
Thank you so much.
John Fox, Riverside Lady Vikings softball here on the John Mendola Show, driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.